Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining us. If you joined us for the first game, welcome back. If you didn't join us for the first game, you missed a really good game, a top class game that finished 2-2. But now we're in for the second game. Man United versus Spurs. It should be another top class game. These usually are between these two teams. Teams that you've expected to be at the top of the league at the beginning of the season. So we're expecting another good game from these. So with that in mind, let's go through the teams. Thanks to Simply Joy for watching again. You joined us for the second game. That's really nice of you to be supporting the channel. So this is the teams as it stands at the moment. So Man United in goal is Onana, Dalot, Martinez, De Ligt, Mazraoui, Ugarte, Minu, Rashford, Fernandes, Garnacho and Zirkzee. For Spurs, it's Vicario, Udogie, Van de Ven, Romero, Pedro Porro, Maddison, Bentancur, Kulusevski, Werner, Solanke and Johnson. So those are your two teams for this Premier League clash at Old Trafford. Thanks for joining us. If you just joined us, if you're watching early on, you missed a great game. Hopefully this one will match what we've just seen. Really enjoyed it. Looking forward to this one. If you've just joined us and you're not a subscriber, please do subscribe and hit that like button. It just helps the channel grow. Don't forget to get your comments in. It's always nice to read comments and discuss them before the game starts and during the game, especially at half time as well. Don't forget, hit the notification button as well, because we're doing plenty of watch-alongs throughout the season and we would like you to join us. So you won't miss any of the games that we're going to do if you're notified every time. So please do. So with that in mind, we're in for a top game that starts in just about 5 minutes or so. If you've got any thoughts on the game, especially score predictions, I like to see score predictions. I'm thinking of a draw on this one. My prediction for the first game was 3-1 to Aston Villa. That went out the window. So I'm no predictor by any means, but I'm looking for probably another 2-2 draw here. I would maybe just edge Man United with them being at home, but I think Spurs are going to score today. They're not a bad side if you give them a chance to attack you, which Man United will do. Then Spurs will go to score. Rashford's back in form now. It's good to see. Garnacho too. Mazraoui, I was impressed with him when he played in the game last week. I think it was the Barnsley game. He likes to tackle, which is great. So I'm looking forward to that. That's all about NFL. I'm not interested in the NFL. Not at the moment, anyway. Yeah, so any chance. 310. So England have taken a couple of Australian wickets, 118 for 2 if anyone's interested in the cricket, chasing 310, so that's in the balance at the moment. Yeah, so if you've got any comments, feel free to put them in the comments there. Like I say, I like to read them. It gives us something to discuss, even during the game. If you've got anything that you think you've seen that I've missed, or any tactical tweaks that you would make, let us know. It's always good to have a bit of interaction, and I encourage it. Excuse me, we'll have a bit of sugar to help me boost my energies. Has anybody got any comments on the teams? Ugarte making it. I think it's his debut, is it? I've not seen him play, so I'm not quite so sure about him. Kobe Mainoo, I'm looking forward to seeing him play. Establishing himself in the Man United team. Surprised to see Timo Werner in the starting lineup for Spurs, but he is. We'll see how it goes. The trouble of eating a sweet when you're trying to talk at the same time, it's difficult to do. But there it is. The crowd just awaiting the teams to appear onto the pitch. Just in the tunnel now, the two teams. Just waiting to come out, waiting for the okay from the match officials. The match officials are not there yet, so they won't go out until they arrive at the front of the procession. Just coming through now. Get your match predictions in, guys. Let me know what you think. I'm going for another 2-2 draw. What do you think? I could be completely wrong. Well, that's just my opinion. You get your opinions and let me know what you think. Teams emerging from the tunnel now. Do you think Tottenham are going to win this? Do you think they should have a go? Man United, you can get at Man United if you attack them. Historically, it's always been a top clash as this, and I'm expecting a good game today. A bit of blood and thunder in midfield. There's a few of the players on both sides who quite enjoy a tackle. Ange Postecoglou will have set his team up to be competitive. And it's just whether they can stick the ball in the back of the net, because that's been one of the problems for Tottenham all season, is that they do create chances, but they just don't stick them in the back of the net. I think probably it's been the same for both teams, to be honest. So for anybody who hasn't seen the teams, it's Onana in goal for Man United. Mazraoui, De Ligt, Martinez and Dalot are the back four. Harry Maguire not playing in this game. Mainoo and Ugarte will be two holding midfielders. And Garnacho, Fernandes and Rashford will be your three attacking midfielders. And Zexi will be the focal point up front. So it's a 4-2-3-1 for Manchester United. For Tottenham, when they put the team up, Vicario in goal. Porro, Romero, Van de Ven and Udogie is the back four. Kulusevski, Bentancur and Maddison, three midfielders. Johnson, Solanke and Timo Werner up front. So they're going to play a 4-3-3. Looking to get Udogie. Certainly he will get up and support the midfield and the forwards, as will Porro on the other side. So it should be an interesting two different formations. Two managers just shaking hands, greeting each other. Ugarte is his first Premier League start since his 50 million signing from Paris Saint-Germain. Tottenham just getting into a bit of a team huddle before the game starts. Maybe the captain just having a few words. Just a man. It seemed like it was Maddison who was doing all the talking rather than the captain. But anyway, he'll be pivotal to Tottenham's creative endeavours today. Well, Maddison had a good game the other day. Manchester United to kick off, kicking from left to right. And we're away. High to Xerxes. Flicks the ball on, but it's nodded back to Vicario. And he rolls the ball underarm out. And that's Van der Ven. Goes out to the right. Probably Romero on that side. He gives it back across to the opposite side to Van der Ven, and he goes back to Vicario. As Fernandes was putting the pressure on, goes down to the right-hand side. Porro plays the ball down the line. It's deflected out for a throw. Throw's taken. Played to Maddison. Maddison lays it back. It's played all the way back to Vicario. Van der Ven is available and gets the ball. You'll see a lot of the ball will Van der Ven. It goes across to Romero, the captain. Get it right to Porro. Porro chips the ball down the line. The Solanke is going to get it before it goes out. It gets the ball across. Headed away by Mazraoui. Ugarte flicks the ball on. Xerxes had the ball taken off him though. Doggy. Kulusevski. Timo Werner tried to play the ball to a Doggy. He wasn't ready for it. It's cut out by Man United. Xerxes deep. Fernandes tried to turn, but he's lost control of the ball. Goes back to Romero. Played through the middle. Kulusevski just couldn't turn and get the ball away. Goes back to Onana. Oh. Ball was nearly nicked off Dalot there. They're coming forward again. Porro. Dalot intercepted his cutback. Fernandes was space in the middle. Garnacho had the ball pinched off him. And they're away again. Van der Ven down the centre. He's going to get to the byline, gets the ball across, and it's an easy tap in at the back post to Brendan Johnson. And Tottenham are a goal ahead already. Unbelievable. And it was because of the fast break by Van der Ven in the inside left position, made it all the way to the byline, cut the ball across, and Johnson was on his own at the back post, tapped it in, and Man United are a goal down already. Van der Ven has got some pace and he showed it there. And that's brilliant by Van der Ven. And he just so direct. So direct. And Will was marking Brendan Johnson at the back post. The positivity and directness of that was brilliant by Van der Ven. And he just ran past them all, just ran through them all. And was he just too quick for him? It was Rashford who lost the ball up front. Van der Ven took it off him, and then he's gone 60, 65 yards right to the byline, got the ball across, outpaced De Ligt as he went to the byline, crossed it, and Johnson just taps it in at the back post. And Man United giving the ball away again now. Van der Ven picks the ball up, goes back to his keeper, gets it back from Vicario. Goes back to Vicario, back to Van der Ven. Goes out to Romero. He lays the ball forward. De Ligt wins the header though. Fernandes tries to side foot a ball inside but loses it. But Garnacho's picked it up. He's fighting with it with a doggy. It's played inside to Menu, but Menu couldn't get to it. It's taken off him before he can get there, and Spurs are coming away again. It's Kulusevski down to Johnson. And he's going down the line. He's going to win a corner, is he? It just didn't go out. He didn't chase it down to make sure it went out. But Fernandez just lays the ball inside for a throw. I thought it was a throw to Tottenham, actually, but it must have been deflected by a Tottenham toe. And it's a throw to Manchester United, but it's deep in their half on the left-hand side. It's taken Kulusevski, putting the pressure on. It's hit out to the right-hand side. Mazraoui takes it nicely on his chest and brings it down. Lays it forward to Garnacho. But it's pinched off him. Maddison, Solanke, and he just couldn't get it from under his feet, and he's closed down before he could get his shot away. Good defending by Martinez. Give Solanke no time at all. Menu has the ball now. Plays it inside to Zexi on the halfway line. He goes back to Mazraoui. And he goes all the way back to Delict, who comes forward, but he's lost control, but just got his toe there. But all he can do is play it through to Van der Ven, who intercepts, gives it to Vicario, gives it to Romero. He comes inside. Doggy. Werner is away on the inside left position, plays it inside to Solanke, but he's not going to reach it. Martinez runs the ball out for a goal kick to Manchester United, but it's all Tottenham at the moment. And a great start by Spurs. Just showing that long run by Van der Ven. Great pace and tapping goal. Tottenham are biting in the challenges. Free kick given then. Porro given the free kick. Just trips Rashford. Rashford, who lost the ball for that initial run from Van der Ven that led to the goal. Heavy touch by him. Man United on the right-hand side now. It's given to Mazraoui, but he goes back to Onana. He chips the ball forward. Menu, who tries to head the ball down, but it goes out for a throw to Tottenham on the right-hand side. Throw is going to be taken by it's Pedro Porro who's taking that throw. Looking for a runner, but he hasn't got any so far. Solanke. Ball's drilled across to the left. Mazraoui picks it up. Chips the ball inside. Werner commits the foul in the midfield on Ugarte. Ugarte plays the ball back to Delict. He goes back to Onana. Spurs putting the pressure on. There's nowhere for Dalot to go. He goes out to the left-hand side. Zexi. It's behind Rashford. Goes out for a throw. It's Tottenham throw. The Spurs press is really upsetting Manchester United's rhythm at the moment. Romero goes to Vicario, then to Delict. Fernandez goes down the line. Dalot's lost the ball though, tried to play it forward. Picks it back up again. Solanke is going to pressure Delict. Goes back to Onana. He drills it forward down the centre. So Rashford's away. Rashford goes for the near post. The keeper's got it covered. He powers it out for a corner. Should have gone across the goalkeeper, but he didn't. But it's a good chance for Man United. It's a long pass. Route 1. Why can't you play route 1 at times? Looks like Rashford had gone too early. The offside's been given. So it wouldn't have counted if he had scored. Ball goes down the line. Solanke holds the ball up. Played inside. Maddison goes out to the left. Werner lays it inside to Maddison on the edge of the box. Maddison's through. Maddison tries to chip the keeper and he blocks it. Ugarte flicks it back up in the air in the box. Eventually he gets the ball clear, but it's headed forward again by Romero. Kulusevski challenged for it. It's played down the line to Xerxes. He holds the ball up, then it goes out for a throw. Yeah, it's a good save by Onana coming out and closing the angle down. The ball hit him on his shoulder. Bruno fouls Maddison in the centre circle. Free kick to Spurs. Goes back to Romero. Inside to Maddison. To Van der Ven. To Udogie on the left. He's got Werner with him, but Udogie's gone on his own. He's got his crossing again. To the back post, it's headed away. Menu helps it even further. Porro's won the ball back though. Maddison again. Kulusevski. Udogie. Left foot just underneath his feet. He couldn't just cut it out. And chip shot over the bar. Ball's picked up again in midfield by Spurs. Romero goes to Udogie. He plays a fast pass to Udogie that was behind him and he couldn't keep it in. Goes out for a throw. Goes back to Delict. Martinez plays a long ball through, looking for Rashford, but it's far too far in front of him and it goes straight through to Vicario. He gives it immediately to Van der Ven, who gives it to Maddison. He plays a ball down the left. Werner got a chance to run and pick it up. He has done. Cuts inside again. Mazraoui with him. He's going backwards, is Werner. Gives it back to Maddison. Maddison's looking to go back to Vicario, and he does. Gives it across to Werner. Goes out to Werner again. He plays a first-time ball to Maddison, but he gives the ball up. Goes out for a goal kick. No Song Hyun Min today. Must be injured. Mazraoui on the right. And Garnacho. Udogie is pressurising them. Maddison wins the ball. Unfairly, says the referee with a shoulder charge. Free kick to Manchester United on the right. It's Delict. Gives it to Mazraoui. He goes to Garnacho. Comes inside. The ball's played inside, almost cut out. Fernandez gets the ball back to Menu. Goes out to Rashford on the left. He plays the ball in immediately. Far too far in front of Xerxes. He could have taken a couple of touches and then picked his pass out. He didn't, and it's poor from Rashford. Romero plays it inside. Solanke gets it. Johnson to Kulusevski to Maddison. He's got Werner with him. Inside to Maddison. He puts a cross into the box for Solanke. It's up in the air by Martinez and then helped further along. Throw to Udogie goes back to Maddison, who's seen a lot of ball in the first half. Zexi picks the ball up in the middle of the field. So Fernandez gives it to Rashford. Inside, Menu played it across to Rashford. Rashford hesitated as the ball came to him, and then the ball rolled out for a throw to Tottenham. And it's not a great start, this, by Manchester. A few glum faces in the crowd already. All right. Ball's flicked on. There's a challenge. Dalot must have got a touch to it because it's a Tottenham throw on the halfway line. Porro is going to take it, throws it inside. Solanke. Good hold-up play by Solanke, but the ball's been given away. Mazraoui in the centre circle. Goes out to the right to Garnacho. He's having to go backwards, though. So poor pass to Van de Ligt. It didn't actually make him. Onana to come out and collects it. Play out to the left again. It's Dalot again over the halfway line. It's Rashford. Chance to run at the byline. He does do. He cuts inside. He's just taken it too long. Runs out of space and it goes out for a goal kick. It's well played by Pedro Porro there. Just gives Rashford a bit of a nudge, unbalances him, and that's why he couldn't collect the ball. Rashford heads the ball inside. Maddison clicks it. Udogie. Maddison's fouled by Ugarte. Free kick just inside the Manchester United half. Van de Ven goes across to Romero. Back to Van de Ven. Maddison. Werner. Ball deflected back to Maddison. He goes back to Van de Ven. Then Romero. Bentancur goes back. Gets the ball back from Romero. Bentancur again goes down the line. It's cut out by Dalot. Martinez. Garnacho on the right-hand side now. He's got a bit of space if he can catch up with the ball, which he does. Udogie in front of him. Going to take him on the inside. Now he lays the ball back to Mazraoui. And then he handles the ball when he's on the floor, does Mazraoui, and Werner took it off him, and it's a free kick to Tottenham. Werner, good tracking back there. Free kick's taken and goes back to Vicario, goes out to Romero on the right-hand side. Vicario has it again, back to Romero. Back to Van de Ven. Seen a lot of the ball. There's both the back for Romero. Back to Vicario. Presses on for Manchester United, but Tottenham are playing around him. Udogie flicks it round. Werner. Udogie's away. Mazraoui's chasing him, but Udogie's away from him. Plays it inside. To Johnson in the box. Oh, and Johnson hits the post as he goes across the goalkeeper. Great effort by Johnson. Ugarte gets a free kick just outside the box for Manchester United. Kulusevski laid it out to Johnson and he goes across the keeper like he should do. And it's the outside of the post and bounces clear. Goes through Dallow's legs. Goalkeeper's nowhere near it. Unfortunate there, Tottenham. Tottenham should be 2-0 up. And Johnson should have scored 2. But Doggy's down. It's taking a bang to the thigh by the looks of things. It's getting a bit of treatment. So Doggy will set that chance up. So they won't want to lose him. I think they're saying that he's going to be okay. He's getting to his feet now, so it looks like he's going to be okay. Still not got to his feet yet. He's laid back down again. Must be still getting a bit of treatment. Maybe he's not as good as we thought he was. Maybe he has got a bit of a bang. Just looking at that chance there. It's Werner that got Udogie away, chased by Mazraoui. And there was no challenge on Udogie. Maybe it's just a puller as he was running. Great turn by Udogie though, and Werner just flicked it further on. And then he was ahead of Mazraoui and away. Kulusevski laid it to Johnson, who hit it across the keeper, and that's when it hit the post. Luckily Mazraoui was there to click the rebound and clear it. Looks like Udogie's going off. Oh, no. Yeah, he's carrying on for the moment. The subs are warming up, but he's carrying on for the moment, Udogie. De Ligt has the ball. Gives it to Garnacho just inside the half. Plays it to Fernandes in front, gets it back to Garnacho. Plays it inside to Menu, inside the box, lays it to Xerxes, and that's a great save by Vicario. Gets his left foot to it and steers it across to the right-hand side, but Vicario gets across and gets a big right hand on it and saves it. It's well played by Man United. Xerxes did well, because it was just in front of him, but he got a strong foot on that. Vicario made a good save. Van der Ven goes back to Vicario, and it goes across to Romero. Inside to Kulusevski. Played into Udogie, goes across to the left to Werner in a bit of space. Got Mazraoui in front of him. He's going to go around Mazraoui to the byline, pulls it back. Just in front of Udogie, who was running in at the near post. Xerxes got the ball. Romero went through the back of him to win the ball, and it's a free kick. Rashford's in now as the ball's played forward quickly. He's got Garnacho at the back post. It goes to Garnacho. Can he make it? It's just too far in front of him, and it goes out for a goal kick. End to end, fast. You can't take your eyes off this game. Quick free kick by Fernandes. Got Rashford away. That's a great ball by Rashford. It's just a yard in front of Garnacho. Van der Ven plays inside to Udogie. He's being pushed. Foul's given against De Ligt. Free kick that Maddison's going to take. It's not. It's actually Bentancur's played it back to the keeper, and it goes out to Romero on the right-hand side. Tottenham just slowing things down a bit after the couple of breaks that they've suffered at the hands of Man United. It comes across to Van der Ven on the left-hand side. Goes forward. Maddison to Werner. He's pressure had by Garnacho, and he goes across to Van der Ven. And that goes further right to Romero. Inside to Maddison. He turns back to Van der Ven. He goes down the line to Werner. Mazraoui's shadowing him. Goes back to Van der Ven. Maddison wants it now. He's pushed in the back by Xerxes. Free kick just on the halfway line. Free kick goes across to the right. Romero goes forward. Pedro Porro supporting him. Goes back. Vicario. He plays it inside. Udogie under severe pressure. Zexi almost got the ball through to Bruno Fernandes, but there's a toe in there, just deflected it away. Martinez flicks the ball through, looking for a through ball, goes through to Vicario. And now Tottenham have it on the left-hand side with Maddison. He cuts inside and then goes all the way across to the right. Porro. Johnson cuts inside. Bentancur to Porro. It's played down the line. Johnson can't reach that one. Dalot clears it, but Tottenham pick the loose ball up again. Pedro Porro plays the ball through. Solanke has it on the edge of the box. He has to turn away. He's got Martinez, but he goes around Martinez. Still has the ball, does Solanke. Porro. Kulusevski is through to Johnson again. Oh, and the ball as it scored away by Mazraoui, a couple of yards off his line, with Timo Werner at the back post ready to tap it in. It's good defending by Mazraoui. Great play by Tottenham again. Yeah, it's a tough one for Mazraoui there. Well cleared with his left foot. Throw is taken by Tottenham, goes backwards. It ends up all the way back with the keeper. Van der Ven. I can't understand why they sacrificed good field position there. I mean, there was halfway inside the Man United half. One throw backwards and it goes all the way to the keeper. It's just a sacrifice of good position. Vicario has the ball again. Played inside. It's Kulusevski. Goes across to the left to Udogie, but it's cut out by Garnacho. But Udogie's in on Garnacho. Ball ends up with Timo Werner on the left. He comes inside. Gives it to Maddison. He goes inside to Ven. Maddison goes across to the right to Romero. Plays a ball inside. Inside right position that goes all the way through to Onana. De Ligt has the ball taken off him by Solanke. He's waiting for it to come down. By the time it does come down, Mazraoui puts the ball out for a throw. Udogie's going to take it. He goes back to Van der Ven on the halfway line. He goes across to his captain, Romero, who then gives it back to him on the left. Maddison's come short, swaps passes with Van der Ven, and it goes across to Romero, and inevitably it goes back to the keeper, Vicario. He plays left-footed ball out, looking for Werner, but it's cut out by Mazraoui, given to De Ligt, who plays it back to Onana. Dalot on the left. To Rashford, plays it inside. It's lost. Bentancur pinches it. Johnson plays it inside. Kulusevski right on the goal line. Gives it back to Johnson. Plays it inside to Maddison. Maddison gets the ball across. Chips it to the back post, but there's nobody there. Werner had come inside. Mazraoui manages to somehow get the ball off of Werner. Flick it off him for a throw, but it's deep in Man United's half. Just nobody at that back post. They've had a free header into the goal, would Tottenham. They've created chances, but haven't had the people in the right positions at times, especially at the back post. Mazraoui takes the throw. Dallow's lost the ball. It's gone to Maddison. Maddison has a long-range shot. It bobbles straight at Onana. He picks the ball up and is immediately looking to get Man United on the way again. Played inside. Ugarte plays ball into the middle, but it's pinched off by Bentancur. To Werner. Ball's deflected to the back post. Johnson picks the ball up. He's got Martinez all over him. He back heels it off Martinez for a throw. Tottenham are all over Man United. 30 minutes and Man United have barely had a touch. They're lucky that it's 1-0. And Porro with the throw. Ball's taken off Kulusevski. They'll give the ball away again. The man right on the edge of the box. Kulusevski has a left-footed shot that's blocked. Off Delict. It comes out to Werner. He can go back to Udogie and they can reset and come for another attack. Bentancur. Van der Ven to Udogie. Garnacho's pressuring him and he's going to go back to Vicario. All the way across to the right to Romero. Bentancur's available, but it goes across to the left again. So Timo Werner in a lot of space. He can attack down that left-hand side. And he is doing. He's got Udogie in front of him, but he's going to go past Udogie. And Garnacho's taking it off him as he tried to turn back inside. Well played by Werner. He's bided his time and took it back off him, and Maddison now has it. Back to Van der Ven. Maddison again seeing a lot of the ball. Plays it inside to Solanke. He flicks it down the line to Werner. Werner's got a chance to run at it and he just hesitated. Udogie with left-footed shot that's deflected off Delict for a corner. It's good stuff by Tottenham. It's all Tottenham at the moment. The only thing is, they haven't got that second goal. And that's been one of the problems for Tottenham this year. They haven't got the goals that their players has really deserved. And it's the same here today. They've dominated this game and only 1-0 up, and there could have been a couple more since then. Corner on the Manchester United right. Right-footed in-swinger by Maddison. Goes to the back post. Solanke gets ahead to the ball. It's picked up by Johnson. He can get the cross back in again. Porro! Bicycle kick, Romero. Was it Porro? It was Romero. A side bicycle kick. And it only just goes wide of that left-hand post with Nana struggling to get across to it. And if it had been on target, that was 2-0. Great effort. They have the ball back again. Udogie's fouled by Mazraoui on the left-hand side. Udogie's complaining. It looks like Mazraoui's going to get a booking this time. He does like a tackle, does Mazraoui, but he's gone a bit too far this time. Yeah, Udogie had chipped the ball forward and Mazraoui cleaned him out. Deserved a yellow card. Free kick on the left-hand side for Tottenham. Maddison's going to take this one, by the looks of things. It's played to the near post. It's intercepted before it gets to Kulusevski. Goes out to the right, though. Tottenham have won the ball back. Johnson there. Can attack Dalot. Can he go past him? He cuts inside, puts a left-footed shot, come cross in. It's headed out by Martinez, but they pick the ball up again to Tottenham. Kulusevski gave the ball away. Garnacho now tries to play a ball across to the left-hand side, all the way to Xerxes. Cuts inside. Menu. Ball goes back. lost the momentum now. Dallo has the ball. Fernandez chips the ball forward. But again, it's aimed at Garnacho at the back post, and it's a yard or two in front of him, and it goes out harmlessly for another goal kick. Man United just can't stick a couple of passes together. Maddison lobs one forward for Solanke to chase. It's not going to get there. It's headed back to the goalkeeper, Onana. Crowd trying to raise Man United, but they're having difficulty so far. Ugarte goes back to the left. Ball's lobbed forward for Marcus Rashford to chase, but he's not going to get there. Ball's headed back to Vicario, who immediately gives it to Van der Ven to rebuild. 35 minutes gone, and it's been a post half for Manchester United. Back to Vicario, to Van der Ven on the left-hand side. He plays it inside to Werner, but it's hit a bit hard at him, and he has trouble controlling it. Man United pick the ball up with Garnacho. It's a good tackle by Bentancur, but Garnacho's away, lays it back. Kulusevski just managed to keep it away from Menu, and then it's cleared half to the halfway line. Solanke picks the ball up. Then he's fouled by Mazraoui, is he? No. Shoulder to shoulder, says the referee, and the play goes on. It's played across to Rashford on the left-hand side. He's inside the box, but he has to go out as he's forced back. Back to Rashford again. He's got a chance of putting a left-footed cross in, which he does do, to the back post. Garnacho on the volley hits the outside of the right-hand post. If that was on target, the goalkeeper was getting nowhere near it. Good play by Man United. They've been aiming for Garnacho at the back post 2 or 3 times. It's the first one that's got to him, and it's a good effort. Hit it like a rocket. The keeper wasn't saving that if it had been on target, but it hits the outside of the post and goes for a goal kick. Spurs coming away down that right-hand side. Foul by Martinez on Solanke. Spurs just taking their time with this, just slowing the game down. Man United have just got a bit of a stranglehold on the game at the moment for the last 10 minutes. Romero plays it low inside, but they've lost the ball. Xerxes has it. Garnacho on the right-hand side again. Tries to play a ball inside, but Udogie picks that ball up, gives it to Maddison. He tries to give it through to Kulusevski, to Werner. He's in on goal. Oh, and he hits it straight at the goalkeeper. Almost went through the goalkeeper's legs, but he saved it. Didn't look confident of putting the ball in there. Never looked like putting it to the side of the keeper. Menu goes across to the left-hand side now to Bruno Fernandes. He plays it inside. Tried to give it away, and they have done. Looking for Johnson, goes by Dallo, and then is brought down after he made the initial foul, and Dallo gets a free kick, a yellow card for that. Dallo pulls Kulusevski down there, deserved the yellow card. Just looking at that break again where Kulusevski through to Werner, he's away in goal. He didn't open his body out to be able to slip it round the goalkeeper. The side foot should have opened his body out or chipped it over him or whatever, because the goalkeeper was well out of the goal, but he didn't. Hit it straight at the keeper. Free kick on the right-hand side, halfway inside the Manchester United half. Chance to punt one into the box. Maddison's going to take it right-footed. It goes into the box. It's deep. The keeper comes for it. Only just makes it. Van der Ven tried to get a shot on target. Kulusevski does manage to get a shot. It's blocked by Zexi and it goes out for a corner. More pressure on Manchester United. Kulusevski is going to take this from the right-hand side. A left-footed in-swinger. Chance to again put the keeper under pressure because he flapped at the last cross. Bit of pushing and shoving. The ball comes in. There's a header. It's flicked away. Comes down to Solanke. He's having to go backwards. Trying to turn in the box. He falls over. Maddison gets the ball though. So Johnston plays it inside, trying to give it to Maddison. But Romero keeps it alive for Tottenham. And then he has the ball stolen off him by Mainu. Zexi comes away with it. Rashford just short of the halfway line. He's got Bruno Fernandes on his outside. He gives it to him. He's held up by Pedro Porro. Has to come inside. Give it to Mainu. He tries to play the ball to Garnacho. It's cut out. And Bruno Fernandes is going to get a book in there for it's a red card. Bruno Fernandes has got a red card for foul on James Maddison. I didn't actually see how bad the challenge was. But Bruno Fernandes has been sent off, and that's just quadrupled Man United's problems in this game now. Bruno Fernandes is still arguing the toss, but he's been sent off. Oh, that was his leg was almost up at the knee high. That's terrible. It goes all the way from his knee down his shin. That was an awful challenge and deserved the red card. It could have broke his leg. Right down his shin. Terrible. And Bruno Fernandes is supposed to set an example. I mean, he's still on the pitch. What the hell is he doing? Get off. You've been sent off. Get off. Maddison trying to console him. It's a slow walk off for Fernandes. He's let his team down as the team captain. He's let his team down with an awful challenge. He's had an awful first half. And that can only be through frustration. The Man United in the last 3 games have been poor. It goes from bad to worse for Man United. 2 minutes to go, but I would imagine there's going to be a few more minutes of added time. But where do they go now? Lost the captain, man down, goal down, just before half-time. Man United are making a substitution. It's been a poor performance. If you're a Man United fan, you've got to be disappointed with this at home against Tottenham. I'm taking Mainu off. It's a shame for Mainu, but the sending off has necessitated this change by the looks of things. I can't think he's injured. Didn't look injured. He's not happy, but it's not his fault. Yeah, didn't look happy at all. Maddison has the ball. Mount hasn't come on yet. So Tottenham, Man United are playing with 9 at the moment because the substitution has not come on. Mainu's gone off, but Mason Mount has not come on. Strange. Now they're going to make the substitution. That was a strange one, that. Mino going down the tunnel. He's not even sitting in the dugout. Van der Ven on halfway. It's pressurised by Xerxes. Goes to Werner. He plays it inside to Solanke. The ball's taken off him, though. Comes out to Garnacho. He plays it inside. But the ball's played forward and it's picked off. Goes across to the right-hand side. It's Kulusevski. Plays it inside. Johnson tries to give him the ball back. Doesn't get it. And then Johnson's bundled over. He grabbed the ball as he fell down, thinking it was going to be given as a free kick, so it's handball. And there, Johnson gets a yellow card for the handball. Five minutes of added time. Can Man United get themselves back into it before the half-time break? Not that they deserve it, but the ball is lumped forward towards Xerxes. Romero gets in front of Xerxes. Ball goes out for a throw. Ten Hag not looking happy. He's got a lot to do at half-time. The crowd's beginning to get a bit impatient with Man United. There's a lot of boos going around as Garnacho loses the ball to Udogie, who's then fouled. Ugarte take the ball quickly. Maddison comes away with it. To the right, to Romero, Pedro Porro. Kulusevski goes across to the left to Timo Werner. Got a chance to attack Mazraoui, who's on a yellow card. He goes round him, gets his cross into the back post. Johnson's tussling, goes down in the penalty box. Crowd are booing him. Bentancur, there was a VAR check for that, but it didn't look anything, and no one was really that interested. Maddison has it on the right-hand side to Brendan Johnson. He lays it inside. Gets it back from Porro. Goes back to Romero on the halfway line. It's Pedro Porro again. Plays a ball into the edge of the box. It's cut out. Xerxes now. It's behind Rashford, who just tries to lump it across the pitch. It's intercepted. Werner to Udogie. It's poor this back. That was frustrating by Rashford there. He didn't really look. He just swung his leg at the ball. There's a foul there. Bentancur goes over. Mason Mount, he hasn't been on long, gets a yellow card for the foul. It's going from bad to worse. There's a lot of Man United players on yellow cards already. That's poor from Mason Mount. It's only just been on 5 minutes. Bentancur. To Romero. To Porro. Thought about putting a deep cross in. Minute and a half to go this half. So Van der Ven goes across to the left. Werner gives it to Udogie in a lot of space. Udogie now has got a chance to turn and go back to Werner. Patience from Tottenham. They'll probably take a 1-0 lead at half-time. Romero. Porro plays it inside, looking for Kulusevski, but Man United give the ball back again to Porro. To Romero. Porro goes back to Romero. Last minute, this half. Romero. Played inside. Solanke plays a 1-2. Solanke goes for the return. It's just cut out. Martinez Gets the ball going forward with Mason Mount. He plays the ball down the line to Garnacho, but Van der Ven is quick. He's quicker than Garnacho. Puts the ball out for a throw. Mazarawi comes to take the throw. Going backwards, though, to Delict. Goes across from Martinez to Rashford. And that's the first half over and done with. And if you could hear it, you'd be able to hear the boos of the Man United fans. That tells you what they think of that first half performance. It was pretty poor. And it's unfortunate for Tottenham that they're not a couple of goals up. Because if they were, this game would be out of Man United's hands or out of their reach already. It's very quiet. It's very quiet as the teams go off. But Tottenham certainly deserve the 1-0 lead. And probably a couple more. They've dominated play. Man United have had a couple of chances. One great effort by Garnacho at the back post that hit the outside of the post. But Brendan Johnson, after scoring his first goal, hit the post as well. Onana's made a couple of saves. But it has been all Tottenham. And it's been a poor performance by Man United, culminating in the captain's sending off for that foul on Maddison. So, what's Ten Hag going to do? What can he do? What do you think he should do? Get your comments in now. We can discuss them during the half-time break. What do you think to Man United's performance? What do you think to Tottenham's performance? Do you think Man United can win this game now after going a goal down and a man down? Let me know what you think. Your comments are all welcome now. I thought my prediction at the start of the play was for a 2-2 draw, but quite frankly now, I can't see it. I can only see a Tottenham win. But I'm not always right. You can let me know what you think. Comments, please. If you have just joined us, or if you've been watching for this first half, thank you very much for your support. Don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber. Get your comments in, and don't forget that notification bell. All helps the channel grow. It's good to see everybody here today who's supporting, watching the channel. It's the second game of 2 watch-alongs today. First game was a real good game. This one's not been so great, but it's certainly been full of incident as this first half. Can only see it being the same. A lot of frustration, a lot of the Man United players will have to watch themselves in this second half because a lot of them are on yellow cards already, including Mason Mount, who was only on the pitch for the last few minutes of the first half and got himself booked in his first tackle. So it's a long way to go for Man United to get anything out of this game now, which will put a lot of pressure on Ten Hag. If you're a Man United fan, are you watching? Do you think Ten Hag should be sacked if they lose this game? Let me know what you think. I don't think Manchester United are real title contenders, not serious title contenders, but you would have thought that they'd be pushing for a Champions League spot, but not like this. The last 3 games that they've played have been awful. I haven't seen them all. I saw the Barnsley game and I've seen the highlights of the others. And I've seen this today and I'm not being impressed with them at all. And it seems like Ten Hag just can't get a tune out of them because they've got some good players, but he just can't get them to play. Is it him? Is it his tactics? The way he's trying to set them up? Can they just not get their heads around it? Or they're not playing for the manager? I hate that. Not playing for the manager, but it's a fact that some teams are like that. They won't play for you until he gets sacked. Players should be ashamed of that because your crowd are watching and they're paying a lot of money to watch the teams, and if they're not playing, they should be ashamed because the crowd are not getting value for money. Tottenham fans will be happy. Made the long journey from London to watch their team dominate Manchester United at home at Old Trafford. Half time, chance to get your comments in. Let us know what you think. Time for a sugar shot. Listening to Gary Neville on the commentary, and he was scathing of the Man United performance. Let's see what Jamie Redknapp thinks about the performance so far. Poor. Great run by Van der Ven to set the Tottenham goal up. It's got to be 65, 70 yards. Takes the ball off Rashford, who played it too far in front of himself, and then just goes inside left position, and he runs past him. Mazarawi, De Ligt can't get to him, and Johnson's at the back post ready to tap it in. It's so quick as well. It's easy for Van der Ven when he makes the byline to sort of fluff his lines and run out of space or get a weak crossing, but he gets his left foot, wraps it right round it and gets pace on the cross. Just talking about the red card. They're trying to justify a slip for Bruno's tackle, but he lifts his foot up to knee. I don't agree. They're saying that he slipped and it wasn't even a yellow card. But when you lift your foot up to someone's knee and then rake it down their shin, that's a sending off every day. Yep, the decision stands, whether they like it or not. What did Man United do for the second half to get back into this game? They've got to go forward if they want to get anything out of this game. But with 10 men, they're going to leave space for the counter-attack, which is what Tottenham have done. And I think that's what Tottenham will do. They'll let Man United come onto them and then hit them on the break with the man extra. Johnson's seen a lot of ball on the right hand side, and he's created a lot of chances. Had two himself, scored one, and hit the post with another. Timo Werner had the chance when he was through on goal, hit the ball straight at the goalkeeper instead of trying to slip it round him or go around the keeper. I don't think that Timo Werner is a natural goal scorer, so when he got through, I only thought the chances of him scoring were 50-50. That's just about it. If he'd have put that in, I think Man United would have been dead and buried already at half-time, been 2 goals down. But let me know what you think. You can get your comments in now. We've got time to discuss them before the game starts in the second half. There's been a lot of talking points, so send it off. Lots of tackles gone in. Manchester United's performance. It's like Jamie Redknapp said on the TV. They've sat back, they've no pace, and no idea. Poor tackling, poor passing. It don't get much worse than that. But there's still more to come from Man United. They've got to be. They can't play that bad in the second half again, surely. It's up to Ten Hag to be able to motivate them now. And if he can't, if he loses this game, there was a lot of pressure on him when he lost the last game. Well, when he drew the European game, there's a lot of pressure, which I can't understand. But if he loses this game, are you a Man United fan? Do you think he should be sacked? Is it early in the season? Or do you think he's just not up to the job? And if he's not up to the job, who would you replace him with? If Man United sack him, is it Ruud van Nistelrooy in for the job next? Or have they got somebody else in mind? I don't know. If you're a Man United fan, or if you've got any opinion on that, let me know. What do you think? Can Man United get back into this game? Or do you think it's Tottenham's to lose now? A goal up. If they score again early in the second half, that's game over, isn't it? Man United haven't looked like scoring really. They one chance of Garnacho, but apart from that, it's been all Tottenham, and they've created 4 or 5 good chances. On another day, there could be 2 or 3 up. But let me know what you think. You get in the comments. Let me know what you think. Have you got a prediction for a score? I mean, I predicted at the start of the game 2-2, but I'm thinking 2-3-0 now to Tottenham. I can't see Tottenham losing this, to be honest. They've been the better side by far. Now that the captain for Man United is off, I can't see any way back from. But what do you think? You let me know. We can have a discussion about that before the game starts in the second half. It's there for you to let me know what you think. I'm just giving you my opinion from what I've seen so far. What would you like to see in the second half? I'd like to see a 5-5 draw, personally, being a neutral, but we're not going to get that. Is there any Man United fans in the chat watching at the moment? What do you think to your team's performance? If you're a Tottenham fan, tell me what you think about your team's performance. You've got to be happy with what's gone on so far. I would be. On another day, you could be 3 up. Apart from that one chance that Timo Werner missed, he's had a good game on this left-hand side. Him and Udogie together have dominated that left-hand side, caused Man United all sorts of problems. Mazraoui has had his hands full with Timo Werner down that left-hand side. And he's on a card now, is Mazraoui. He's got to watch himself. Nobody like to put a comment in about the second half before we get underway? Even if you just want to predict a score for the second half. Players are out for the second half. We're about to get underway. I can't imagine there's been any substitutions. No need for Tottenham to make any substitutions at the moment. They've got to press their dominance. It's up to Man United now to come out and win this game. Can they do it? Are they capable of doing it? With 10 men? Be a good game if they do. They've got to go for it, haven't they? They might as well lose 2 or 3-0 rather than sit back and lose it 1-0. It's still a loss one way or the other. Tottenham in a huddle again. Ten Hag's not happy about it. He's clapping the crowd, but I can't imagine they're clapping him back. Casemiro's come on. Zexy's gone off. Jed Spencer's on for Udogie, so he must be injured. We get underway for the second half. Tottenham kicking from left to right. Tottenham have the ball on the left-hand side with Maddison again. He's seen a lot of ball in the first half. I guess he'll see a lot more of it in the second half. See if there's a bit more urgency in the Manchester United game. There needs to be if they want to get the ball off Tottenham. As it's played forward to Solanke. He's offside. Ball goes back to Onana. Back to De Ligt. Back to Onana. Solanke putting the pressure on. It's played out to the right-hand side. Mazraoui comes inside then, plays left-footed down to Rashford. He's not going to make it. The keeper makes it. Goes back to Mazraoui again. Back to De Ligt. Martinez. Inside. Casemiro. Smart touch. Rashford playing more central. Maddison fouls Casemiro. Free kick just inside the Tottenham half. It's played quickly. Comes out to the left. Garnacho. Played down the line. Romero chests the ball down and then lumps it forward. Solanke wins the ball. And they're away on the right-hand side with Johnson. Johnson just gets it a bit too far forward. And Kulusevski flicked the ball in as it's deflected in front of the goalkeeper. He beats the goalkeeper to it. Left-footed flick into the back post, and Tottenham are 2-0 up. Just what Tottenham wanted and just what Man United didn't want. And that's game over for Manchester United now, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I said. I just said Gary Neville saying it's what they wanted. Yeah, put them to the sword. Ball's headed out to the right to Johnson. As he heads into the box on the right side, and he just got it a bit too far in front of him. He tries to make the cross, and it's deflected, and it deflects up in front of Kulusevski, in front of the keeper, and he just flicks it past with his left foot past the keeper's right hand and into the back of the net. Lucky with the deflected cross, but it's a good, delicate finish by Kulusevski. And just what Man United didn't want to the beginning of the second half has happened. They've gone 2 down. And surely there's no way back now for Man United. More pressure heaped on Ten Hag. The crowd are very quiet. Not happy at all. Tottenham have the ball again. The Van der Ven. Spence comes across to Romero. Porro into Solanke. Ball's just taken off him. Goes through to Onana. Onana puts it on the floor and drills it down the middle. Not going to win that, though. Picked up by Bentancur from the headed clearance. Gives it to Maddison. They've got Jed Spence outside him, but he turns around and comes inside. Romero, the captain, goes across to Van der Ven on the left-hand side. Then so Werner goes past his man easily, turns inside, the ball's deflected, going towards a corner. Mazraoui, under pressure from Werner, plays the ball inside. Casemiro helping to clear up. It's chipped away by Delict. Maddison picks the ball up, though. Back to Romero on the halfway line. Tottenham rebuild. Back to Van der Vecht. Romero. It's got Kulusevski outside him, but he goes back to Van der Vecht just inside the Man United half. Maddison goes outside to Jed Spence. He goes past his man. Inside, he's going to reach that ball before it reaches the dead ball line. He goes across. There's nobody at the back post there. Pedro Porro got it, though, on the edge of the box at the byline. Gets a cross in again, which Onana collects. Good play by Tottenham again. So a few long faces in the crowd now, looking at the watches already and thinking how long we got left. Ball's headed on by Werner. It's lumped back forward. It's picked up again. Bentancur goes to Van der Vecht. Back to Romero. He's got Kulusevski outside of him and he gives it to him. Back inside to Porro. Van der Vecht goes across to Jed Spence. Goes to Timo Werner. But the ball deflects to Jed Spence. Is into the box and he's fouled. Goes over. Referee stood right in front of him, gives nothing. Mazraoui, who committed the foul. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in that. Spence went down, but there's nothing in that. Mason Mount fouls Van der Vecht on the right-hand touchline of Manchester United. Tussling for the ball, gives the free kick away. Ball goes back to Vicario. Back to Van der Vecht again. Tottenham in no hurry. No need to be 2-0 up. Man United a man down. It's up to them to come forward now. And Tottenham are looking to pick them off again. So it goes across to the right to Pedro Porro. He's got Johnson on his right-hand side. He gives it to Johnson. Got a chance to attack that byline again. Gives it inside. Kulusevski to Porro. His left-footed shot is straight at Onana. Good play again by Tottenham. Intricate passing in the box fashions the chances. Ball goes all the way back to Onana. He's under pressure from Solanke. He plays it out to the right-hand side. Mazraoui. Looks like it hit Jed Spencer on his arm, and it's a handball given. And there's a cheer there. Did he get a booking for that? Looks like he did. Jed Spencer booked for the handball. Yeah, his hand was well out to his left to stop that ball. Garnacho. Dallo. Garte. Chips the ball forward, looking for Garnacho. It's got Romero with him. Plays it inside. And it goes to a Tottenham man. Tottenham clear it up. Romero coming forward. Plays it into Maddison. Maddison's fouled right on the halfway line. Martinez gets a booking for that. Another Manchester United player in the book. Just flicked it over Martinez as he dived in and he just cleared Maddison out. Got the booking it deserved. Maddison has been fouled quite a lot, but he's seen a lot of the ball today. Free kick. Halfway line. Looks like Romero's going to take that. Goes across to Van der Vecht, then to Jed Spence. Plays it inside to Werner, who goes back to Van der Vecht. He chips the ball forward. Don't think Werner was going to meet that ball. Mazraoui turns and tries to chip the ball forward. It hits Werner and goes out for a goal kick to Manchester United. It's like Wayne Rooney's in the crowd. He's not going to be happy. Ball goes forward, but it's cleared up by Bentancur. He leaves it all the way to Vicario. Vicario plays it inside. Inside to Kulusevski. Kulusevski's away. He's got runners with Werner. Werner's through on goal. And the ball comes for... That's great stuff by Onana. Werner hits the shot to Onana's left-hand side. He saves it with a strong left hand. The ball comes loose and it looks like Solanke's going to clear it up and tap it in. But Onana gets down again and takes the ball off Solanke's foot as he was about to put the loose ball in. It's great goalkeeping by the keeper. Yeah, strong hand to take it off his toes as Solanke was about to thought that was going to be a 3-0, but it wasn't. But it's again another good break by Tottenham, hitting Man United on the break every time, exploiting the gap that the extra man would provide. Running through him again. Casemiro with a tackle from behind, but he gets away with it. Rashford. He tries to play the ball inside to Casemiro. Bentancur won that ball back. Solanke's strong. Johnson has the ball. Bentancur. Cross to Van der Vecht. To Spence out on the left. He's got Werner in front of him. Turns inside and gives it back to Maddison. Bentancur to Maddison again. Spence. Tottenham just playing the possession game at the moment. Looking to pick Man United off rather than come at them hard. Romero. Goes inside to Maddison. That was Bentancur who gave it to Van der Vecht. To Werner. He turns back inside. Now it's Maddison. He turns and is fouled. Casemiro. Free kick in another dangerous position. How many times has Maddison been fouled today? Free kick's taken short quickly. Ball's going back. Romero. Back to Van der Vecht. Tottenham slowing this game right down. It's up to Man United to come and win it. If they can now. Van der Vecht just inside the Man United half. Maddison. Back to Van der Vecht. Back to cross to Romero. Inside now. Looking for Maddison, but the ball's cut out. Martinez plays it across to Garnacho. It's Pedro Porro with him, and Johnson tries to put the cross in, does Garnacho, and it's blocked by Pedro Porro at the expense of a corner. Ripple of applause from the Man United crowd. I guess they're thinking that one more, a goal, and they're back into it. First corner of the game for Man United. Going to be taken by Mason Mount, a right-footed in-swinger. Comes in. Martino with a header at the near post. Looks like Kulevski got something on it, but it goes out for another corner. They're appealing for handball, but hit him on the shoulder. Never a penalty. Mason Mount going to take the right-footed in-swinger again. It's headed away. Solanke made the header that time. Goes out to the right-hand side to Rashford. Garnacho with a handball. It wasn't given as a handball. Martinez at the back post. Goes to trip on in on the left-hand side. Goes wide of the left-hand post, and there's a big cry in the crowd for handball. If it was handball, the VAR will have a look at it, but Solanke's saying it hit me on the chest. It did hit him on his chest with his arms pulled back. It can't be a handball. It can't be. It's his ball, as his hand, as they say, was in his body width. The corner, the penalty was not given, and play goes on. Agate crossed in by Casemiro, headed away. Dalot to Garnacho, lets the ball go under his foot, and then he lets it run out for a dead ball. That's poor stuff by Garnacho. Needed to keep the pressure on, did Man United, and he's let it run out for a dead ball. It's going to take the pressure off there, just waste a bit more time. Yeah, going back to the penalty, his arms was within his body width, as they say. Did hit his arm after coming off his leg, but it's never a penalty, that. Vicario with the ball at his feet. Van der Ven drills it inside, but it's picked up again by Man United. It's a free kick given. Referee's not going to allow Mazraoui to take it from there. It's about 10 yards further back. Crowd trying to get behind Man United now. Bit of pressure from a Man United team has got the crowd just lifted a bit. Ball's played in, so it's a poor lift into the box. It's one on the edge of the box. Flicked out to the right. Martinez is going to keep it in. That's to lay it back. Goes back to Mazraoui. He plays it across to the right-hand side. Martinez, left-footed into the middle of the box. And that's well defended by Johnson at the back post. It was coming down to Garnacho for him to hit. Johnson got in front of him and put the ball out for a corner. It's well played by Johnson, because the Jed Spence had come inside and the ball had gone over his head, and Garnacho was free. It's a corner. Is it going to be another right-footed in-swinger from Garnacho? It is. Casemiro wins the header on the penalty spot, flicks it, but it goes wide of the left-hand post and out for a dead ball. Man United just showing a bit of spirit, and the crowd are getting behind them. Vicario and chased down by Rashford, but the ball's cleared long, picked up in the middle by Romero. Solanke fouls Martinez. The free kick's given. And United just giving it a go, which they've got to do. They've got to score the next goal. Free kick halfway inside the Tottenham half. It's going to be Mason Mount to take it. Played deep. The keeper's going to come out and catch this, and he does. It's a good catch by Vicario. Poor corner. Poor free kick. Jed Spence has the ball now as he's coming forward. Down the Tottenham left. Plays it inside to Werner. Maddison tries to play the ball forward. Solanke's chasing it. Rashford was defending it. I think Solanke maybe just pushed Rashford in his back because the free kick's given. Onana takes it long. Looking for Garnacho. It's not going to win that. Porro wins it. Kulusevski. Johnson plays it down to Kulusevski. And he's pushed over. Is it going to be a free kick? Ugarte. Ugarte gets a yellow card for that as Kulusevski's gone round. He just pushes him over. He'd gone round Ugarte, pushes him over. Another Man United player in the book. 5 and 1 red so far for Manchester United. It's going to be a free kick on the right-hand side of the Manchester United penalty box. It's level with the 6-yard box, but about 5 yards outside the 18-yard box. So it gives you some idea of where the free kick has been taken. As Maddison stood over it. So Kulusevski's there as well. Maddison takes it, gives it to Kulusevski, plays it to the back post. It's flicked off. Rashford wins the first header. Johnson heads it out to the left to Werner. He goes back to Jed Spence. And the ball goes all the way back to Vicario. Just waiting for Garnacho to come to him. Vicario has the ball back from Romero. Now he plays it out to the right. Maddison brings it down. Pedro Porro. Maddison turns. Can't keep the ball in, or can he? He did manage to. Garnacho has it now. Mazraoui flicks it forward, but it's going to go out before Garnacho can make that ball. Porro with the throw. Taking the time. They're not going to rush this at Tottenham. The game's in the bag for them. Ball's played forward. Kulusevski goes all the way across to Jed Spence. Bit of space on the left, gives it to Werner. He's got a chance to run into the box. He goes for the byline, puts the cross in. It's straight up Onana, who makes an easy catch. And he can get the ball rolling forward again for Manchester United. Rolls it out to the left. Dallo, but he has to go back to the keeper. There's no one in front for him. Tottenham have got the squeeze on. Van der Ven fouls Mount, and it's a free kick to Manchester United. Ball comes across to the left-hand side. It's just short the halfway line. Dallo, he chips the ball forward, looking for Garnacho. He's got a chance to run into the box. Porro, bit of a easy challenge to make. He just shoulder to shoulder. Too strong for Garnacho. Maddison tried to get Werner away with an outside of the foot, right-footed pass, but it's cut out. Casemiro tries to put Mazraoui in on the right-hand side, but Jed Spence defends it. Goes out for a throw. Looks like Højlund's getting warmed up now. Ball's flicked into the box. Casemiro hits his shot across the goalkeeper and wide of the right-hand post, but only just wide. Best chance Man United have had. It wasn't an easy chance because it came over his head and he had to wait for the ball to come over his head and then steer it towards the goal. And he almost steered it in. Thanks to Simply Joy for trying to drum up some support for the channel. It'd be great if you can support us by hitting the subscribe, the like and the comments. All helps the channel grow, guys. Thank you very much for that. Thanks for watching. Into the 70th minute and it's still 2-0 to Tottenham. Man United have had a bit of pressure in the last 15 minutes and it's lifted the crowd a bit. They begin to get behind Man United, but time is running out. They need a goal soon to give us a bit of a good finish. Tottenham are just passing the ball around, just taking time out of the game. Porro. Bentancur had the ball there. It's almost cut out. Martinez, Rashford. Garnacho on the left-hand side. He has to go back. Dalot. Dalot goes back. De Ligt. De Ligt puts the ball across to the left-hand side. Garnacho brings it down. He's got a chance to run at Porro now. But Johnson's there and takes the ball off him, then stumbles over it. Rashford gets the ball. Garnacho has got a chance to put a cross in, but it's blocked. Ball goes back. Man United still have the possession. Ugarte gives it to Rashford. Rashford goes back to Ugarte again. Played inside. Casemiro to Garnacho with a bit of space. Goes back inside to Casemiro. Martinez had a left-footed jab at the ball from the centre. Soon blocked. Werner's away down the left-hand side. He's not got any support at the moment. He's got to check it. He's gone past his man. Into the box now. Lays it back. And it's behind everybody. Solanke and Maddison. That's poor Werner. It was an easy pass, easy side foot pass to give it to his man. And he's put it behind him. Man United come away. Garnacho on the left, into the Tottenham half, into the box. Garnacho goes for a shot. It's blocked. Manchester United won a corner. The crowd go up a volume again. Ugarte going off. Højlund coming on. Eriksen coming on as well. Rashford goes off as well. Not been his best game, Rashford, today. Corner. Eriksen's taken the corner. Right-footed in-swinger. Can he conjure something up for Man United? That's a poor one. It doesn't get off the floor. Doesn't get past the first man. Werner. Under pressure from Eriksen. Gives the ball away. Man United have the ball back again. Eriksen. Garnacho. Tries to go around Porro. Porro leans on him and knocks him over. Gets a yellow card. And it's going to be a free kick to Manchester United. Yeah, probably deserved. Yeah. 17 minutes to go. Man United really need to score soon as the rain starts to come down. Eriksen's got the free kick. Right-footed in-swinger. Simply Joyce thinks surely a goal this time. We'll see as Eriksen takes the free kick. Goes to the near post. It's a poor one again. It's easily cleared. Garnacho has to go back to the halfway line to pick the ball up. He plays the ball across to the right-hand side. Spence wins the header though. Maddison heads it back towards his own corner flag. Spencer gets there and drills it forward with the left foot. Picked up again by Casemiro, who puts the ball into the box. For Højlund, he can't win it though. Ball's played across there by De Ligt. Goalkeeper gets down at his near post, smothers the ball. Kulusevski now plays the ball into the centre circle. Bentancur. Spurs just going to slow this game down again. Romero. Bentancur. Looks like Spurs are going to make a couple of substitutions. Ball goes back to Vicario. Into Maddison. Porro plays it inside. Kulusevski's away with Johnson on his outside. He gives it to Johnson. He's going into the box. He plays the ball inside. Maddison. Great block by De Ligt, I think that was. Mazraoui chips the ball forward. Looking for Højlund, but he's not got the ball. It's been taken away from him. Van der Beek. Maddison. Shot comes in from Solanke that's blocked, goes high over the Manchester United crossbar, and it's a corner to Tottenham. Three substitutions for Tottenham. So the goal scorer, Brendan Johnson, goes off. He's had a good game. So Johnson goes off to be replaced by Moore. Like Timo Werner's going off as well. Bergvall comes on and Maddison goes off as well. Latta Sarr comes on for Maddison. So and Postecoglou is obviously settling for what he's got. Still a corner on the left-hand side, right-footed in-swinger for Tottenham. There's a free header, and it's turned in. Solanke turns it in. There's a flicked header at the near post, and Solanke was stood on the goal line, just turned it in. No one stood anywhere near him. Game, set and match to Tottenham. 3-0. Can you believe it? I know somebody who can't believe it. Simply Joy can't believe it. That's it. Game over. Oh, dear. Yeah, Simply Joy, obviously a Manchester United fan. She can't believe it. Oh, dear. Game over. There's nobody stood near Solanke. The ball's flicked on. Yeah. And there's no one stood near him, look. He just toe ends it in.
It's just very easy.
Yeah. Look, he's at the back post there, look. He makes a run forward and no one goes with him. Sarr was just come on, flicked it on as well. What a touch for him to start the game off with. A flicked header that sets up a goal for Solanke. With 12 minutes to go. 3-0. The crowd are going, yeah. Yeah, the Man United crowd have seen enough. And Ten Hag is under real pressure now. If you're a Man United fan, do you think he should be sacked? There's been a lot of talk about it. Is it too early? Have you got anybody to replace him? I don't think so. Kulusevski again. Plays it inside. Goes across to the right again. Kulusevski on his left edge of the box. Comes inside. Is he going to hit one? No. He goes back. Bentancur. Almost lost the ball, did Bentancur, but gets it across to the right-hand side. Sarr, who set that goal up with his flicked header at the near post, goes back to Bentancur. He goes all the way across to Romero. Van der Ven's going to get the ball. He does. Just exchanging passes to waste time now. Take the sting out of the game. The game is won. Just a matter of how much do they want to win it. Do they want a fourth, or they had enough? Porro comes inside. Bentancur. Romero is going to play the ball long, which he does, to the halfway line. Ball goes out to Spence on the left. Plays the ball inside. Mikey Moore is chasing the ball into the box. A goal kick is given. I thought it was a corner, but it's not. Another substitution. Van der Ven's going off. What a superb game. Set up a goal. Looked solid at the back. Pace to burn. Going to get a 10-minute rest. Deserves it too. Van der Ven, man of the match. Probably just for that goal that he set up. Dragostin comes on for him. Ball chipped in the middle. Header one. Sarr. The youngsters doing well here. Someone's gone down injured, a Man United player. Can't see who it is. Mason Mount. Simply Joy thinks they played hard today. You've got to agree with that. Man United haven't. Tottenham have. That's what the score shows. So Dragus in there. Header on Mason Mount. Hard. Clash of heads on it. Less than 9 minutes to go. Maybe a bit of added time, but this game is gone for Manchester United. And you can see the crowd walking out in the background. They've had enough. It's pouring down with rain. They've got to get home early. They've seen enough. Can't blame them for that. Mason Mount still down, getting treated.
Is that what it was? What was that?
Rugby league players.
Oh.
Mason Mount's obviously got a cut on his head because they're leading him off with a towel. Yeah, there's,
Oh my God.
yeah, there's a bit of claret there, and there's a bit of blood there, and he's going off for some attention.
Yeah, it's bleeding.
Yeah. There's no point in putting him back on now. The game's lost. Get him patched up. There's no point in bringing him back on with a head injury, is there?
No.
Lindelof is coming on to replace him. Paul's back in play. To Porro. Romero. Bentancur. Dragostin. Just passing it backwards and forwards. Yeah, bleeding. He needs medical care. That's true. Simply Joy is going to get medical care and not come back on. There's no point. Manchester United have lost. There's no point in risking him coming back on. Pedro Porro plays it down the line to Sarr. Is he going to make it before it cuts out? No, he's not. The pitch is just a bit slicker now that it's raining, and that ball just skipped out for a dead ball. Man United making another substitution.
16 minutes, Mala.
Diallo comes on for Mason Mount. Ball goes up. Sarr wins the header to Solanke. Romero wins another header forward. Kulusevski in the back of Ahmad, was that? Looks like it. Ten Hag don't look happy. At least his hair's not getting wet. Ball's headed down in the Tottenham area, but it's cleared. Kulusevski gets the ball down the left-hand side. It's young Moore. He's got two men around him, but wins the throw. It's well played. Mazraoui not happy. Frustration showing there. Spence with the throw. 5 minutes to go, plus any added time. Ericsson. Casemiro. Ahmad to Ericsson. He chips the ball forward, looking for Højlund to make a run. The ball's bouncing, but it won't come down for Højlund. And the ball's taken away. Goes to Vicario, who plays the ball forward. Kulusevski gets the ball away. It's a shot.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Youngster saw glory there, but that was high, wide and handsome.
Oh, my God. Who's him?
That's the Tottenham manager, Postecoglou, who was getting soaking wet.
Is he Greek?
Australian.
Oh,
But he's got a Greek name.
yeah.
Jed Spence pinches the ball away from Ahmad and he's away down the right-hand side. He's got Mazraoui in front of him. He checks inside and goes back. Back to Spence again. Plays it down the line, but it's hit straight at Mazraoui, who picks the ball up. Ericsson comes across to the left. Down the line. Garnacho can keep it in. Tries to go backwards. Ericsson, left-footed in-swinger. Højlund just couldn't get there. He just stumbled as he attempted to go for the cross, which was swung in by Ericsson. But the ball's kept in at the back post. Mazraoui. Ahmad to Mazraoui again. Ball's going to be swung in now, but it's blocked by Spence before it can get anywhere near the box. Bit of class there by Ericsson. Don't know why he wasn't on earlier than this. Mazraoui gets the ball across. Dagerson gets the header away. Goes to Garnacho on the edge of the box. He's been forced backwards. Gives it to Ericsson. Going backwards. Onana, almost on the halfway line, plays the ball forward. It's a header that's just forced Vicario to dive to keep it in from going for a corner. He successfully does, and it takes a bit more time out of the game with less than 2 minutes of normal time left, plus whatever added time there may be. Casemiro to Ericsson, coming forward again. Garnacho into the box, left-footed shot is blocked by Porro. Goes out for a corner to Manchester United. Can they get a consolation goal? Ericsson's going to take a right-footed in-swinger. Comes in. Headed away by Solanke. Mazarawi's ball's slung in again to the back post. It's over the top of Casemiro. Martinez is tussling with. Ball's played back down the line. Jed Spence. Foul given on Mikey Moore by Ahmad. Some of them are getting soaked. It's supposed to be fun, it's football. Don't look like many of them are enjoying themselves.
You look lovely.
Yeah. It's well known that Old Trafford leaks. Ball's played forward and Solanke's in on goal. Can he score? Yes, no, he can't. The ball's headed forward and Solanke had the original shot. Onana saved it with his right foot. It went up in the air and Sarr just had to head it into the back of the net and he's headed it wide. Ball goes up in the air. Sarr's got a... It just heads it wide of the right-hand post. Really, don't know how he could miss, but he did. Six minutes of added time. Garnacho plays the ball inside, but it's easily picked up by Romero. Delict. Ericsson to Garnacho. Just let the ball run away from him and it was blocked. Dalot has picked the ball back up again, gives it back to Garnacho. Tries to put a low ball in. Delict was at the near post, tried to flick it in with the outside of his right foot, and it goes into the side netting and away for a dead ball. Half chance, no more than that. Half chance. Sarr goes all the way back to Vicario. Vicario goes out to the right to Porro. Inside to Sarr. Kulusevski plays it inside and Tottenham are away again. There was a ball across to the right, but Moore had made the run, couldn't get it to him. Ahmad. Mazarawi. Casemiro tries to play the ball through. Can't get it through. The ball goes back to Vicario. Sarr. Bentancur. Up to the right hand side to Porro. A chance to go forward, but checked back inside. It's just a matter of playing the time out now with only 3.5 minutes to go. Bentancur. Romero plays the ball forward. Kulusevski has made it. Ball's still inside though. Doesn't go out. It's cleared long. Dragerson won the header. It's a free kick given by the referee. Romero. Dragerson. Dragerson again plays the ball down the line to Moore. It's going to go over his head. He can't reach that. 2.5 minutes to go. This Delict goes across to the right. Mazarawi goes back to Delict. Tottenham still putting the pressure on. The press. Onana, left-footed, has to drive it forward. Looking for Garnacho, and Garnacho does get away. Doesn't get away from Romero. Back to Ericsson. Ericsson again. Inside to Garnacho to Ahmad. Ahmad's closed down though. Has to go back. The ball's cleared. It's a throw to Tottenham on the right hand side. Halfway inside their own half. Dallow's claiming that it was Manchester United throw, but the referee's giving it the other way. A throw that Tottenham are going to take a long time over with just a minute to go. Porro tussling for the ball. Man United come away with it. Højlund. Ahmad flicks it up and it's volleyed away. Porro. Kulusevski got to chase it. Has he got the energy to go around his defender? No, he goes backwards. Ball's played out all the way to the left to Mo. Mo comes inside. He's got a chance of hitting one. Plays it to the right of the goal. Looking for a curling foot. Wraps his foot around it. He just sets it out too far out to the left. It doesn't come back enough. Great effort though from a young lad. Seconds to go. Nana takes the goal kick. Headed forward by Sarr. Referee puts the whistle to his lips and calls an end to time. And the boos ring out. The boos rang out. Ten Hag shakes hands. And it's a 3-0 win to Spurs. And just what they deserved. Archie Gray there didn't get on today, did he?
No.
Surprised. Of all the substitutions that were made, Archie Gray didn't get on. But a good win for Manchester United, for Tottenham against Manchester United. Man United was awful. They were awful. And there'll be repercussions for this. Ten Hag is just dragging himself off. He's not happy. Mazraoui, not happy. Casemiro, not happy. They know they've been well beaten. Garnacho usually can influence a game, score a goal or two, but not this time. Postecoglou congratulating the Man United team, but there'll be a lot of criticism for them and Ten Hag. So if you want to get your comments in regarding this result, what does it mean for Man United and Ten Hag? How good were Tottenham, or was it just that Man United were bad? Get your comments in now. Let us know what you think. We can discuss them. A little bit of a chat if you want before we finish this live stream. Mazraoui's had a hard time. He's walking off with his head down. So is Zexi. He only made half time. Solanke clapping the Tottenham fans who are celebrating in there. They're loving it. They've got a nice journey back to London to celebrate a win at Old Trafford. You don't get them very often. Well, if you've joined us for these two games today, I hope you've enjoyed them. The first game was a good game. The second one was good by Tottenham, poor by Man United. But we've got through two games anyway. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, put your comments in, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you get to know when our next live streams are. But thanks for joining us anyway. It's been a long afternoon, but I hope you've enjoyed it. We'll see you again for the next stream.